Hi. This episode is brought to you by blueberries. They're not really blue. They're not really berries. Actually, I don't know. And by people shouting and fighting in the street. Isn't that what Stephen said God was? In any event, we're moving on from page 37 here. And one thing I wanted to mention too, because I looked it up, not because I knew it, um, was that when Stephen's talking about Aristotle, it says bald, he was a millionaire. And then he mentions this line here from Dante, um, who is saying to Aristotle, you're the teacher of everyone. It's interesting because I looked it up and I was like, was Dante bald or a millionaire? And it was like, no, neither. He had a bunch of hair. At the end of his life, he was basically begging. I don't know what it means. It's interesting. This is page 38 of Ulysses by James Joyce. Stephen continues his walk on the beach. Isn't this like your walk on the beach? Open your eyes now. I will. One moment. Has all vanished since? If I open and am forever in the black diaphane, basta, I will see if I can see. See now, there all the time without you, and ever shall be, world without end. They came down the steps from Lee's terrace prudently, Frausenzer, and down the shelving shore flabbily their splayed feet sinking in the silted sand. Like me, the algae, coming down to our mighty mother. Number one swung lordily her midwife's bag, the other's gamp poked in the beach. From the Liberties out for the day, Mrs. Florence McCabe, relict of the late Patrick McCabe, deeply lamented, of Bride Street. One of her sisterhood lugged me squealing into life. Creation from nothing. What has she in the bag? A misbirth with a trailing navel cord, hushed in ruddy wool? The cords of all link back, strident winding cable of all flesh. That is why mystic monks, will you be as gods? Gaze in your omphalos. Hello, Kinch here. Put me on to Edenville. Aleph, Alpha, not, 1. Spouse and helpmate of Adam Cadmon, Heva, naked Eve. She had no navel. Gaze, belly without blemish, bulging big, a buckler of taut vellum. No white heaped corn, orient and immortal, standing from everlasting to everlasting. Womb of sin. Wombed in sin darkness I was too, made, not begotten, by them, the man with my voice and my eyes, and a ghost woman with ashes on her breath. They clasped and sundered, did the coupler's will. From before the ages he willed me, and now may not will me away or ever. A lex eterna stays about him. Is that when the divine substance wherein Father and Son are consubstantial? Where is poor dear Arius to try conclusions? Warring his life long on the contrads magnificent and jubanstantiality. Ill-starred heretic. In a Greek water closet he breathed his last. Euthanasia. With beaded mitre and with Crozier stalled upon his throne, widower of widowed sea, with upstiffed homophorion, with clotted hinder parts. Airs romped around him, nipping in eager airs. They are coming, waves, the white-maned sea-horses champing, bright wind bridled, the steeds of Manan. I mustn't forget his letter to the press. And after, the ship, half 12. By the way, go easy with the money like a good young imbecile. Yes, I must. His pace slackened. Here. Am I going to Aunt Sarah's or not? My consubstantial father's voice. Did you see anything of your artist brother Stephen lately? Page 38. Man, it's really beautiful. As you could tell, I didn't know how to pronounce half the words, but it was fun reading them out loud. I really like his reflections on birth. We have these two midwives walking on the beach. He imagines in one of their bag is like a fetus or umbilical cord. The stranded twining cable of all flesh, the cords of all link back. That is why mystic monks, will you be as gods? Yeah, if you've ever seen a birth, you believe in some mystical shit. Yeah. And then he's talking about, Jesus and God and the flesh and the divine and makes up this giant word. I really want to look up all of these words, but, I don't have time. I already looked up whether or not Dante was bald, a millionaire. I got things to do. I got health insurance issues, and so do you. So turn this off and go read a book. Go read Ulysses quietly without me. Thanks. Bye.